Is this brunch or lunch?
Princess Bear here, we're at Disney Springs Day, but it's time to return to Morimoto Asia.
For brunch?
Yes, because they have food. We eat food. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Let's go see what they have to offer today.
Let's do weekend brunch.
You heard the girl.
This is a dim sum option that is available for lunch or dinner, and there is two versions: the spicy wonton, which we had last time, and then just the regular vegetable dumpling. So we got the regular dumpling this time. They're a little moist. You have to order them vegan. They are not vegan as is. Some sauce. Cheers. You can see it's crushed up in the middle. So it's very like processed together veggies, and they just go together really well. With the sauce, amazing, and they just melt in your mouth. Far superior than what I expected them to be. I thought they were going to be a little crunchy. They're not. They're 100% soft and amazing. That's a 5 out of 5. That's a Princess Tea's item. That is tasty.
I love the presentation here. They definitely care about how each and every dish looks here at Morimoto. It's like part of the experience. A little sauce here. I just want all the dishes here, and the cups, and the food. I like eating here. It's a bit pricier than we would do for normal brunch, but sometimes you gotta treat yourself. That way everything's minced together, so it feels kind of weird on the tongue. Like almost so minced that it's gritty, but it's just very well processed together, like Princess said. If you have texture issues, that might be a problem with flavor. Flavor is unmistakable. From a dumpling wrapper to the vegetables to the sauce, the seasoning, that is top tier. I'll give it 4.25 out of 5 claws. You are missing nothing. It's funny the way that they served us the dim sum. It's a Mickey.
So fine.
A little Mickey. So I got the shumai, the same dumpling, different sort of configuration, stuffed with pork, shrimp, and mushroom, and a little, I think it was tokiko caviar. So some fish eggs along with all that stuff. Go ahead and give it a little dipping in the sauce they brought for us. Now, if you are vegan, remember here to ask for soy sauce separate because their house soy sauce does have fish flakes in it. That is a flavor bomb. The umami of the mushroom combined with the shrimp and the caviar and the pork is just like a flower opening up in the springtime, which is accurate, saying it's spring and both the time for the soccer festival. This is not one of their soccer items. They do have a soccer menu, but like this is delicious, and this might be one of those things that I order like every time I come here from now on, as long as it stays on the menu. One thing about Morimoto is their menu changes seasonally, fairly often, so definitely hit them up if you haven't been in 6 to 8 months. I would give it 4.75 out of 5. There's a sauce that they include as well. Go ahead and give that a dip. Same flavor punch. I don't really think it's any different. Rating stands 4.75 out of 5 claws.
For relaxing time, make it a Santoori time with a highball. Because, I mean, why not? We're here and we're enjoying a weekend brunch. Well, it's not even brunch, it's way lunchtime. They actually do brunch here until 3 p.m. So, late night people, you have a place to eat. It's harder for those late night people to find places to eat these days. This is nice. I enjoy this. Light and bright, and I always love something with like a fizzy water. I would give it a 4.5 out of 5 Santooris. I think it's a little bit better than the one that I usually get, the yuzu one I get at Shikisaki.
Highball with legit a high ice cube, a little lemon slice in there, and not a paper straw, thankfully. So nice highball. So they do, like I said, they do a brunch here. Their brunch is basically their regular menu. They just have some of the like heavier items, like their steaks and things aren't on that menu. But it's the same old Morimoto you know and love. Cheers. Nice and crisp. It's almost a health drink. Whiskey, sparkling. It's a health drink. I'm calling it here. 3.5 out of 5 claws. So here we have the Two-Pot Porter from Ivanhoe Brewing. That is a local brewery here in Orlando. They actually host a lot of the vegan festivals here in Orlando, hosted by Orlando Bearded Vegan, who we know and does a lot of vegan events for the community here. Check him out. Does a lot of good events. You may see us at one of those. But give it up for this can. Like this can, the details, the headband, even like the parental advisory. I ordered it just for that. Like, I don't even want to drink it now. It's like art. I kind of want to keep this can. I'm not keeping the can, but I may try to find a case of these for the house. If this is good. Hopefully it's good. It's nice. It's dark. 7.2%? 2? 7.3. It's a dark cup. Ooh. It is a very rich porter, but doesn't sit very heavy. You get that porter in the front, but like I was expecting it to be like very thick. It goes down very easy. It's definitely a sipping beer. It's going to take me probably most of the meal to drink this, but I like this. This is very tasty. I give it 4 out of 5 claws. So here we have the Sakura Salmon Roll. This is a limited time offering they have from the end of March to the end of April. So this is almost gone, but it sounded so pretty on the description that I couldn't resist. With this pink wrapper around the salmon, you have like little sesame seeds in here, a little bit of avocado. This sauce is a Sakura Blossom sauce and then a pink soy wrapping paper with a Mintakio mayo right here. Very interesting, very pretty. It definitely looks like a blossom. You see here in this shape. I'm sure this sauce is representative of something. The print, this thing looks like a tree. I'm inclined to agree. Go ahead and take one and just go ahead and give it a little dip in this sauce here. All pink-like. Get your spring on.
It's shaped like a petal.
It is. Very cute, very shaped like a petal. Very festive. Ooh. That mayo has a very like punchy, like citrusy, springtime sort of flavor. It feels like you're eating spring. The soy wrapper is great. It's delicious. Doesn't throw off the flavor or anything. Everything here feels like you literally just bit into a blossom of sorts. And I'm on board without being like overly floral. The seasonal items here always delight. There's always something new to experience, to feel. Say what you will about Morimoto. Presentation and flavor are not something lacking. 4 out of 5 claws.
This is the Chinese vegetables. Now, it might not look like much to you, just a little plate of vegetables, but to me, this is the very last dish I have to try at Morimoto. This is our 5th review here. I've tried every single entree available except for this, because I thought, you know, it's kind of boring. It's just vegetables, but when we've tried everything else, why not save the veggies for last? Lots of bok choy in here. Carrots, huge pieces of broccoli. I'm just gonna look at this huge bok choy. How are you supposed to? I don't even know how I'm supposed to like masticate this as one piece. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this carrot because I'm scared of these big pieces. They have a nice char to them. They're really not. They're not very flavorful. They're kind of bland. It's just like veggies in like a mild sauce. I would say they're slightly elevated to the veggie dish that you get at Nine Dragons, but not much more. Definitely the weakest of all the vegan options on the dish, I think, or on the menu. If you want something really tasty, you definitely want that Kung Pao Cauliflower. But I want to give it one more try just to give it a fair shot with the soy sauce, the vegan soy sauce that they have. I might as well just grab some carrots again, just to be fair. Let's dip it in the soy sauce and let's see if it's any different. Cheers. It's the gluten-free soy sauce, and it adds like a little bit more saltiness, that's just a little salty flavor to it. Nothing else really, so I don't know, just I'm reading stands. It doesn't change the dynamic of the dish at all. It's just, you know.
So you have a whole little basket of the veggies here, stir-fried, goods sitting in their own juices, which I love. I love a good bok choy. Like, we used to buy a lot more bok choy and cook with it. But every now we need a break. But now, looking at this plate, I miss bok choy. Very fresh, but they cook the bok choy, so it's like, still got the crunch to it at the end, but still very cooked either way. I like that. But on its own, it's got a nice flavor to it. A little gingery, but I don't mind it. Let's go ahead and try with the soy sauce. I'll just do the bok choy again, just to make it fair. That gluten-free soy sauce really does alter the flavor, but elevates it. It's almost like a flavor multiplier in this case. Biting into that makes me feel like you got a jackpot. Yes, is it just sauteed veggies, but sauteed with care, stir-fried? I mean, it's good. I would give it 3.75 out of 5 claws, and it's a decent sized portion. If you walk away from this not full, you might want to check for worms. We have the Berkshire lettuce wraps, pork lettuce wraps. It is in the small plate section, and I can tell you right now, never have I gotten lettuce wraps anywhere on Walt Disney World property, or probably even off property, where my lettuce wraps are a whole, like, half a cup of lettuce. Like, I could fit a small army of food in here. This is a small plate, even though it's a big plate. So this is definitely a shareable portion amongst you and your friends. You have this delicious Berkshire pork in here. There seems to be some mushrooms, some crunchies in here as well. Go ahead and scoop that up. You guys can see the beautiness. We're gonna dump that in here. I love that actually the lettuce wraps are so large, because trying to fit sometimes food in like those small pieces of lettuce that get your lettuce wraps is a chore. This is more than big enough for you to just scoop away and not have to worry about dropping any of that delicious goodness. Just wrap it up like a lettuce taco, or dumpling if you will, and take a bite. That Berkshire pork, amazing. It's this nice, deep, both sweet and spicy flavors. You get like a small bit of spice, like front of the tongue, like I'd say like 2 out of 10 on the spice scale, and you just get a wave of that deep pork flavor like that. That's punchy. Punchy way above its weight class. For lettuce wraps, I could have just ordered this and been completely full on its own. Now I have to devour all this food, and this is a lot. But I'm not ashamed of taking it back. This is just good eats. 4.5 out of 5 plus.
Is it giving P.F. Chang to you?
No.
I'm getting P.F. Chang.
I don't eat a whole lot of P.F. Chang. I eat there like once.
So you don't know their lettuce cups?
No. But I really think the question on property is, even though this is like, I would say this is definitely lunch and not brunch, I think the real question is, which would you rather come to, this or Shiki side? For me, I think the answer is still Shiki side, but just by like this much. Say what you about Morimoto's price, flavors, untouchable.
That was definitely lunch though, not brunch.
I agree.
I think that the whole brunch thing here is a deception.
It's a trap to get you in the door, and it worked. So, I don't know what you guys think. Brunch, lunch, we're definitely in the brunch category, but we always need a reason to come back to Morimoto. The seasonal menu, the drinks, always a fun time. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, the comments will always be the place to find us. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
And we will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, I don't know what'll happen. Maybe Bear will eat himself into the building and hurt himself severely because he's waiting for you to comment.
I think actually I'm just going to be the next Totoro.
No, you're Baymax though.
You heard the girl.